come to you from downtown Los Angeles and Staples Center. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, the stars always come out to see greatness.
And I love this city. From the bright lights of Hollywood to the bright lights on the hardwood. Who is going to be the star tonight?
It is showtime. Let's do this. The opening tip won by the Lakers.
We got this. Let's go.
Substitutions, New York. Stepping in for the Los Angeles.
Alfred Payton, guarded by Cook. To Kevin Knox. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Offensive board. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Payton to Marcus Morris. Here comes the screen. To Kevin Knox. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Lakers ball to Kyle Kuzma. Off the assist.
Hey, look. Pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
Payton with the basketball. 10-6, our score. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. Deep left corner. To the rim. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between two players. We call that an eyesight contract. Because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
Here comes the screen. Bullock can't connect. To Danny Green. Down for McGee. McGee powers it through.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Payton into the front court. 10-all is our score. Here comes the screen. Big finish at the rim. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Number 13, Marcus Morris.
Nice swat that time.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Trying to cash in. Bullock can't connect. Can't connect from in close. Kevin Knox to Payton. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To Kyle Kuzma. Here comes the screen. Kuzma. From long range, too easy. Defense has to communicate.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
Payton, and a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
32. That's his first personal foul. The Lakers are now serving a penalty.
To Payton. New York with 4 to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's a forced shot from Elfrid Payton. Off the mark. The follow won't go either. Another follow, still no good. On a pass, stolen by the Knicks. Won't go. Nice pass to set things up. Turns and slams it down.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Textbook body control on the Euro step.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
No good. Kevin Knox. That is great vision to set it up. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
New York in control of the basketball. Payton to Kevin Knox. Elfrid Payton up against Cook. And a chance coming up at the line.
Everybody in the building understands he's been a known target. Looks like they're hacking early in this one.
Elfrid Payton, couple of free throws on the way. Numbers not in his favor, 61% for his career. And he connects on the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Danny Green. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Screen coming up, screen coming up.
Screen coming. JaVale McGee with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Pass to the rim. Payton with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Marcus Morris. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Kyle Kuzma rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Danny Green. Baseline drive. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Payton into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Kevin Knox. Shot from in close, no good. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Number 32 to the line, shooting 2.
Knocks down the first.
Substitutions, New York. Into the game for the Lakers. Number 23, LeBron James.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Payton with the basketball. Down just a couple. Ntilikina to Payton. Monroe. Jumper's good.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Los Angeles, they have it to James. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Short jumper misses. To James. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. Another follow, stays out. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
Ntilikina to Payton. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Knicks come away with it. Taj Gibson. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Whoa, what a finish. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some 3s.
JaVale McGee swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Had a good look there, but it's no good.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
I got him. Here we go. Right.
20-footer at the buzzer. First quarter in the books. The Lakers have the lead. One quarter in the books. This has the potential.
Can we start? Let's do it.
Entering the game for the New York Knicks, number 30, Julius Randle. Into the game for Los Angeles, number 32.
Ntilikina to Dennis Smith Jr. Gibson. Short jumper stays out.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Flushes it home.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Ntilikina to Dennis Smith Jr. Ntilikina to Dennis Smith Jr. Shot from the lane won't go. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Terrific vision. Rocking the rim. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Smith now into the front court. His team down 9. Ntilikina. Has a look. Ntilikina with a shot, no good. To Davis. He throws it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Screen coming. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Dennis Smith Jr. against Gordon. Knocks it down off the step back.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
To Davis. And a throwdown.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To Marcus Morris. Doesn't have the touch. No good. To Davis. Anthony Davis. He's now 5 for 6.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To James. Has a chance. LeBron shot. That's no good. The possession lies with New York. Bullock takes on Eric Gordon. Old school backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
It's Cook with the basketball. Under a minute to go before halftime. Here comes the screen. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. And he's going to the free throw line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots, shooting 75% so far tonight, and hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 4. Los Angeles Lakers are in the penalty.
Dennis Smith Jr. defended by Quinn Cook. Trying to cash in. Smith with a shot. It won't fall. To Davis. Not done yet. Has a look. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go. And he'll go to the foul line.
Okay, hacking does still exist. Might be setting the tone for the second half here.
First free throw is good. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. He'll let one fly from half court. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Lakers are up after 2 quarters. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaky. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Knicks would rather be on the opposite end of the scoreboard. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. Have a look at the leading scorers for the New York Knicks.
Game track. Assists.
The New York Knicks are struggling to move the ball and create good looks for each other. What makes it worse is their opponent isn't having nearly the same problem.
Player of the half.
The chosen one has been a defensive force in this matchup. If he's not stealing the ball, he's swatting it. And that combination has made for an incredible half.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Couldn't keep.
Substitutions, New York. Subbing in for LA, number 32.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Counted.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
And count the basket inside.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Possession lies with New York. To Marcus Morris. Screen coming. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys span out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Nothing going here on that drive. Kevin Knox to Payton. Trying to cash in. Deep two there, won't go. To Danny Green. Reggie Bullock with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To Payton.
Screen coming your way. Screen coming your way.
New York with 4 to shoot to Marcus Morris. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Oh, I like what you're doing right now. It looks like you're running some DHOs into PNRs. That's dribble handoffs into pick and rolls. You keep running that action, you're constantly going to keep the defense guessing.
Hayden into the front court. His guys down big. To Marcus Morris. Kevin Knox to Marcus Morris. Here comes the screen. Kevin Knox powers it through. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Los Angeles has the basketball. They'll get it down to Davis. Nice pass to get things going.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Kevin Knox forced that one. Well defended. Has a look. Gordon shoots, can't connect. Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Goes to the right side. Down low for Davis. With a drop step. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Ooh, I'm not sure if he's part of the Jelly fam or not, but this young player knows how to adjust mid-flight, and he finished that shot with some crazy English.
New York Knicks basketball to Marcus Morris. To Payton. Lets it fly from long range, and the rebound taken in by Davis. To Cousins. Shot from in close, no good.
Oh, out there looking like the Kembe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Hayden with the basketball. Down a bundle. To Marcus Morris. Short jumper won't go down. Lobs it up. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show because that's what you're watching right now.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Probing the defense. Hayden to Marcus Morris. Count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Hayden into the front court. Looking to make something happen. DeMarcus Cousins able to recover with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Cook to bring it into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. On a pass stolen by the Knicks. Backcourt violation is called. Nothing going here on that drive. Davis. Another chance. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Anthony Davis tips it. That's his third block this evening. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks. Bullock against Gordon. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. To Davis. Fires the three.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance.
Shooting three.
First one goes down. Missed the middle one. One more coming.
For the New York Knicks, number 67, Taj Gibson. Subbing in for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
Neely Kina with the basketball. He'll run the offense. And Davis there to grab the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Neely Kina to Marcus Morris. Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Lakers at the controls right now.
I got ball.
To Danny Green. Davis. Can't miss those.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Taj Gibson snatching it out of the air. Alfred Payton pins it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
To Payton. To Neely Kina. Able to convert inside.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Taj Gibson sends it away.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
The assist from number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
To Payton. Neely Kina. And the rebound gathered in by Davis. 4-3. They have to keep him in their grasp.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
Add 2 points to the board.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Quinn Cook, guarded by Taj Gibson.
Cut him. Cut him.
To Kyle Kuzma. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Count the basket at the rim.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Hayden. Good. Off a spin.
Come on, somebody tell me when he added that to his arsenal.
Lakers ball.
I'm on D. I'm on D.
I got ball. Pick up. Match up.
From the painted area, won't go down. For 3, that won't go. Good look that time, but off the mark. That ends the third quarter. So far, it's been all Lakers. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth.
We know what's coming. Go get him.
Substitutions, New York. Stepping in for the Los
It's Cook with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. To Danny Green. Deep right corner. To Danny Green. Here comes the screen. Beyond the arc for 3. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Los Angeles, they have it. Ah, the monster stuff.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
And they call it.
Welcome to New Age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his third personal foul. Team foul number 3.
Neely Kina to Julius Randle. JaVale McGee. Huge block. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by JaVale McGee. Smith.
Screen.
To Julius Randle. Knocks it down off the step back.
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down. To Kyle Kuzma from long range. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First one, count it. It's a second. One more coming. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Knicks with the basketball. To Dennis Smith Jr. The screen sets him up for 2.
Ed, 2 years ago, I was sitting in the draft room absolutely shocked that Dennis Smith went at 9 in the draft. And when I think about this young man's game, he is just scratching the surface of what he can do. He finished tied for 4th among rookies in scoring last season, and I guarantee you his game is going to continuously go to different levels.
that goes down.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Knocked loose. Monroe. Going to launch beyond the arc. Defense taking a page from Ntilikina. Missed the 3. Here's a chance from long range. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Ntilikina. Down to Randle. Big finish that time for Julius Randle.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Wayne Ellington.
Come on, you gotta work around the screen. You're killing me.
Monroe to Dennis Smith Jr. Here comes the screen. Smith to Ntilikina. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. JaVale McGee sends it away. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Able to convert on both free throws.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Cut it. Double.
Shot from the lane won't go. Smith with it up top. His guys down big. Over to the right side. And he hits.
The assist from number 5, Dennis Smith.
Catch up, baby.
Finish that.
Bubble. Everybody pick up. DF.
To Dennis Smith Jr. To Monroe. 5 seconds to shoot. Monroe. That out of his range and no good. Off the assist.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Smith. Trying to cash in. That's no good. To Danny Green. To Kyle Kuzma.
We got you. Big pick right there. Pick it up.
Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. On a pass stolen by the Knicks. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer, the Lakers get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
David Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers put one in the win column with a solid performance. And the way they attacked the rim was outstanding. Not only is the dunk a high percentage shot, It's also a great way to test the confidence of the defense. The Knicks didn't get the victory they wanted here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the New York Knicks.
Game track. Second chance points.
The Los Angeles Lakers did a fantastic job of closing out on the offensive boards. Even better, they were able to convert those opportunities into second chance points. These guys did an incredible job of being assertive once the ball was in the air.
Player of the game.
I like this choice because he really put on the show in this game. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at the upcoming games for the Los Angeles Lakers. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.